Hello, Capricorn. Welcome. I hope that you guys are doing well. If you are new here, my name is Violetta Alexis, and I've been a tarot reader since 2020. If you are not new here, obviously, welcome back. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and take a look at why you are the unforgettable ex or their unforgettable ex. Let's see here. Why is Capricorn their unforgettable ex? Why is Capricorn their unforgettable ex? The Magician reversed. To be honest with you, and this may be reversed, okay? But to be honest with you, you can be somebody who is highly persuasive. And maybe it's intentional, right? Maybe it's intentional. Maybe the manipulation is intentional. Maybe it's not. The magician reverse can certainly be where we have some hidden motives or hidden intentions, or maybe where somebody felt manipulated. Now, the truth being is, I could probably walk out in a little tiny mini skirt and a tube top and maybe wear my hair a certain way. And maybe I would be manipulating somebody to try to hit on me. Now, I'm not thinking like, oh, yeah, I'm trying to manipulate a specific person, but that is a form of manipulation, right? Or whatever it may be. Maybe you're a sweet talker, maybe something, but there's something there, okay? Whether you intend to do this or not, there's something about you where you're able to get into this person's mind and manipulate them to do things that they normally wouldn't. It's kind of like dark Mercury energy, right? And Mercury represents the mind, and that's what the magician is. It's Virgo and Gemini, it's Mercurial. It's the manipulation of mind, it's the manipulation of elements. So whether it's manipulating this person intentionally or not to be more attracted to you or whatever, I feel like some of you, here's that Mercury energy again, Knight of Swords. I feel like a lot of you guys just had like the gift of gab, or you knew how to once again get in this person's head. You knew the right questions to ask. You knew what to say. Or maybe you just naturally talk like this or assert yourself in conversation in a certain way. And because you had a hold on this person's mind. Like I'm really wondering if in your guys' synastry, like if you follow astrology, in your guys' synastry, if maybe like your Pluto was aspecting their Mercury, or maybe, your Mars was as, or your Venus, something like that. Because it feels like you knew how to get in this person's head, or maybe you didn't. Maybe it was just very natural. The death reversed. Dare I say, it's almost like this person has never forgotten anything that you've ever said with that death reversed. It's like there are things that you have said or conversations that you guys have had, ways that you've been able to get into this person's brain. And it's like they have dug it up. Like they have dug up the God damn it. They have dug up the grave of your guys' old experiences and things that you've said to them. Like and what I mean by that, in a practical way to explain that, it's like this person may go back and reread text messages, or go back and reread letters or posts that maybe you made about them. They may feel like you don't really need them, or you do just fine without them. Maybe they want you to need them. So maybe that's kind of like why they have doubts. Mm, can you tell me more about that death reversed? Tell me more about that death reversed. Because, okay, the Knight of Cups reversed. So we got a shadow kind of Scorpio energy, right? The death reversed. And then we have the Knight of Cups reversed, clarifying that, which is more water energy. I think that this is somebody who really has a hard time letting go of you. This can be somebody who has put you on a pedestal, or they find themselves maybe getting jealous, especially of your other relationships or connections. And that can be a hard one to shake. It almost feels like, I don't know if limerence would be the right terminology for it, but it's almost like there's an idolization going on here, maybe a little bit. Hmm. Well, let's see the moment that they knew that they lost you, or that they felt like they lost you, or, maybe when did regret start to hit them? The Queen of Pentacles. It's either when you moved on with a Queen of Pentacles, or it's that you started doing better for yourself. You started taking better care of yourself. Maybe you started a business. Maybe you started going to the gym. Maybe you got in another relationship. Maybe you got a better job, something like that. Because the Queen of Pentacles, like, this is Capricorn. Okay. And the Queen of Pentacles, she will build. She will build, and she will take initiative, and she will take care of herself, and she will take care of those around her. Like, this person could feel like you're a really good mom, or you're a really good dad, or maybe you married someone, or maybe you, I don't know, got into another relationship with somebody where they were like, well, damn, like maybe you got somebody really good or something like that. And they were like, okay, well, shit. The Four of Pentacles reversed. They may have seen, like, they may have seen you taking chances in your life, like calculated risks, I guess you could say. And through these risks, maybe you made some gains, or the chances that you took actually paid off. Instead of like holding out and waiting for them, or like, hoping for the best, like, person was like, damn, okay. Capricorn really got their life together. They really took some chances. They really went out on a limb. They did their thing. They took initiative. I don't fucking need me, because we saw that Nine of Pentacles before. Remember, we saw that Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, where I was like, I wonder if this person kind of feels like Capricorn doesn't really need them. I feel like your person is the King of Wands reversed. And there's that Ten of Cups. This person may have regretted it once they saw you in another relationship, or maybe you did, like, started a family business for some of you, or it's that this is somebody who started to remember how nurturing and loving and caring you are, and how much you emotionally supported them. And that King of Wands reverse kind of makes me wonder, especially because the Emperor is at the bottom of the deck, if this person kind of feels like maybe if they just put their petty feelings aside, or their petty emotions aside, or maybe if they took the lead a little bit better, or weren't so in their ego, that they could have actually had this. Tell me about that Four of Pentacles reversed. The Judgment reversed. Like, you took chances and you didn't look back. Because the judgment in the upright is when we're reconciling, when we're bringing something back from the past. But I feel like with this, you let go and you didn't really look back for a lot of you, or you just didn't reconcile with them, maybe. Let's see what they secretly wish they could say to you, or a message that they'd never dare to send. The Fool. This person wants you guys to put the past behind you. Like, I think, because the Fool is like where we're traveling light, and so yeah, maybe we're bringing some wisdom with us from the past and all of that, but we're not bringing the baggage that comes with it, and it's more of a fresh kind of youthful energy. And I feel like this person just kind of wants to start over, despite how they may have acted, or despite what they may have said. But I feel like they want to start over. They may be feeling insecure about a financial situation. They want your attention. What's that Six of Pentacles reverse? The Queen of Cups reverse. This person would probably tell you, yeah, look, the Five of Cups. There's some regrets that they may have, especially if they either stole from you. Fuck that. But if they stole from you, if they took advantage of you in some kind of way, which essentially, or if it just wasn't reciprocal, that could be something that they would have wished to tell you. Like, I know at the time it wasn't reciprocal, or I know I took advantage of your emotions. I know that you don't trust me, but like, can we start over? Is there a way, like, because I think that this person really values your attention. They want your attention, but they also know that you don't trust them. And they're probably hoping that you guys could take it slow, if anything. What does this person want with Capricorn? What does this person want with Capricorn? What do they truly want? What does this person truly want? Because I'm trying to get a feel for that. The Wheel of Fortune. They want to repeat a cycle. You know what? I didn't want to say it with the Six of Pentacles reverse, but I was like, I don't know if they're really. No, like the Nine of Pentacles is here. So it's like I feel like they are willing to put in the work, or they want to put in the work, or maybe they want to take action. They want to take things slow a little bit. But it's almost like I don't know if they really believe that they have something to give to that extent. But they definitely want your attention. But it's like, are they really willing to change? Or are they really willing to Six of Swords reverse? They want to come back. They don't want you to ignore them. Okay, so should Capricorn move on or reconnect with this person? Should Capricorn move on or reconnect with this person? The Devil reversed. I need one more. The Sun reversed. I think you need to be very honest with yourself, okay, about the situation, even if it's about you. Like, even if you're like, yeah, I couldn't handle this relationship, I was too in my ego, or there are still some things that I need to change, or whatever. Like, I think that you need to be honest with yourself about that, and realize maybe your own shortcomings, or realize this person's shortcomings, and actually act on that, not act against what you actually want. And so, like, if this is what you want, great, but it's telling you to recognize patterns, toxic behaviors. It's telling you to empower yourself from your sense of real, authentic confidence and not ego. Try to stay optimistic, stay in line, stay balanced, focus on learning new things, doing new things, restructuring your life, whatever. Is Capricorn's ex going to take any action towards them within the next 30 days? The Three of Wands reversed. I feel like they've been waiting on you, maybe. Yeah, told you. Hangman reverse. This person's been waiting on you, but I don't really feel like they have more of a perspective. I don't think that they're willing to surrender this, sacrifice it, or let it go. I think if anything, they're frustrated because they may have thought like, oh, like Capricorn will be back by now, or something. And like something is just essentially not going according to plan. And so it's kind of like going back to the drawing board is kind of their vibe, but I don't see any actual action. Let's just get general advice for Capricorn. The King of Swords is asking you to be logical. Yeah, Four of Swords. Being very logical. Don't allow yourself to get in this like paranoid mindset, or like don't give in too easy. I think boundaries are really important. I think it's important for you to be smart about this. I think it's important for you to stay grounded, be logical, make head over heart decisions. That is true. That is the vibe for this particular person. Okay. So I don't know, Capricorn. I mean, you definitely get in this person's head, whether you intend to or not. I definitely feel like they see an actual spouse in you, whether or not you guys were married or whatever, but like they see that. And so I don't know, they want to start fresh, but it's really about whether or not you think that it's worth it. And if you want to go backwards. And sometimes that stuff works out, but just be logical and think about it. So, Capricorn, that is what I have for you. Thank you guys so much. I hope you will like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like to book a personal reading, you can visit my website at violettaalexis.com. And also, if you're into poetry or creative writing, make sure that you do follow my YouTube channel or my poetry channel. It is called Where Dead Flowers Bloom. All of that information can be found in the description box below. And also, let me know if this resonated with you in the comments. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.